Fine guys, welcome to lecture once again, and now I'm going to again talk about a DAX. This is the extension of the previous lecture itself, but yeah, so here I will be talking about a couple of more functions and formulas with respect to obviously these tables and the schema connection that we have. So here, let's suppose we have a sales table, right? So we have basically a sales table. I can go and I can try to check over here. And then we have a store table. Now inside a store table, we have a city called as Chicago. So now if someone is going to ask me that, okay, try to find out that what was a sale just in Chicago. Fine. So we have even a customer over here, and even inside the customer table. So we have a city column, and I just have to find out that, okay, so what was a sales which has happened just from a Chicago. So how I will be able to find out that part. Let's try to understand. So here I can try to again create a measures. So I can try to click on the sales table and then a new measures, and here so I can try to write sales in CHICAGO Chicago. So this is the calculation which I have to do. So there is a function called as calculate. So I can try to call a calculate. Now calculate takes two entry. One is expression and then another one is a filter. So what we have to calculate? We have to calculate a total sales, right? So total sale we have to calculate, but in city Chicago. Basically like filter is equal to Chicago, right? Filter is equal to Chicago, and expression should be a total sales. Okay, not an issue. So if I have to calculate a total sales, so sum of the sales amount. Now this is going to give me a total sale. Yeah, this is going to give me the total sale. Now after this, I have to apply a filter, right? Because expression and then filter. So expression I have already written for calculating a sum. And then I have to technically write a filter operation. So, and this sales table and the customer table is already connected, right? Already connected. So I can try to apply the filter over here. So I can try to write customer and then customer city is equals to, and here double quote CHICAGO Chicago. So I can try to write down, and if everything goes well, so here it is able to create sales in Chicago. So now sales in Chicago, I can try to check. So sales in Chicago, what has happened? So sales in Chicago, okay, it's been basically like collapsed together. So sales in Chicago, where is that? Okay, here it is. So there was like a total sales of 1500 in a Chicago. So you can even go and do a manual calculation. You will be able to find out the exact same result. So we are able to write basically a measure even for this one. Or you can say a DAX we are able to write down. So this is basically like something that we have written. So expression and then filter. Now, so if someone is going to ask me a question that just try to do a calculation of a sales for a brand A. So inside my product table, and product table and sales table is connected by the way. So inside my product table, so I have something called as brand column, and inside that we have a brand A. Now, if someone is going to ask me a question that, okay, so try to do a math or try to do a calculation for a total sale for brand A, only that, right? So I can do it. So maybe let's call a new measure over here, and brand 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 A sales. Let's suppose I have to calculate. So I can try to call calculate. Expression wise, so sum of sales of amount I can try to call, and then I can apply a filter, right? So filter wise what? So filter wise try to call a product brand, and just try to write brand should be BRAND brand filter operation, right? Brand A, right? So just try to filter out based on this one. So this is again like this is going to create a measure for a brand A sales. So I can try to drag and drop brand A sales over here, and the total brand A sales was 2400. Simple. Again, I'm able to write another measure over here, and inside that I'm able to apply the summation, and I'm able to apply technically expression and the filter operation. Okay, now if someone is going to ask me a question that filter out only those sales, right? We have a sale table and we have a sales amount. So just try to filter out only those sales where value is more than 1000. Yeah. So filter out only those sales, or like do the calculation. So where value is basically greater than 1,000, right? Value is greater than 1,000. Okay, I can do that. So I can go over here, new measure, and I can say high value sales, right? And I can call a calculate. Now inside that I can try to give sum of, basically sum of sales amount. Okay, that's cool. And then I can try to apply the filter, right? I can try to apply the filter. So where sales of sales amount is greater than what? Greater than 1,000, right? Greater than 1,000. So now this is going to create a new measure for me. So this DAX is going to create a new measure for me, right? I can try to like high value sales. So yeah. So this is the total high value, like high value sales. So there was only one, right? There was only one that we were able to get. So greater than equal to 1,000. And now, so high value sale was, total high value sale was 2,200. It has changed basically, right? So I've changed the measure and it has technically changed. Now, so here we have to calculate overall total sales, and technically I don't have to do any kind of a filtration operation, so I can do that as well. So here basically I'm trying to teach you like all command, total sale, ignoring filters. So here total sale is basically calculate, and I can write the expression. So sum of sales of a sales amount, and then all I can try to call, and all sales. So just try to pass the table, and this is going to like give you the total sales. Total sales, technically it's the same thing that we have already calculated. It's nothing different, but I'm just trying to show you like all command use over here. Yeah. Now, so let's suppose I have to find out the sales, right? I have to find out the sales, but here, so we have a customer, right? And customer are from New York City as well. So I have to calculate a sales, but customer from a New York City should not be involved. Means I should ignore this New York City part basically from while calculating the total sales. So technically, except a New York City, I have to calculate the sales from all the other cities. Okay, so how I can do this? Let me write down. So new measure, and here sales excluding New York, let's suppose. Yeah, New York, let's suppose I have to calculate. So calculate, just try to call this one, write the expression. So summation of a sales of a amount. Fine. So this is my expression, by the way. And then I can try to call filter, filter, right? So filter I can try to call over here, and then call all customer. So basically try to select all the data from the customers over here, and inside all, by the way, inside this all, and then over here, so try to write customer city, right? Customer city should not be. So I'm just like using these two triangles, open and close. So this should not be, and then you can write a New York basically. So this should not be New YORK, YORK. So if it is in caps, try to keep it in caps, YORK, otherwise keep it in a small, so that it will be able to do the filtration operation easily. So this is something that you have to write. I think Y is capital. I will check in a later stage. And sales excluding New York. Let's see. So sales excluding New York. So it's basically 3,200 of the sales that we have done excluding New York. That's a calculation that we are able to do. That's a measure that we are able to create. So here, if I'm going to show you this expression, so expression is again simple. So I'm trying to do a summation of all the sales, and then this is the filter I am applying. So filter is nothing but, so like all customer from the customer table, by the way, and here, so just try to say that customer city is equals to, not equal to New York, and it is going to give you the total filter operation. So hope this is making sense to all of us. With that, thank you so much everyone. Take care and see you again in my upcoming lecture.